To help my students gain Portrait of a Graduate attributes, I decided to blend a social studies unit for my sixth graders. I chose the New Nation government unit because it seems to be a unit that doesn't offer a lot of high engagement opportunities. So in doing so, I created a Google site and many different tasks that help promote learner-to-learner interactions, learner-to-content interactions, and learner-to-instructor interactions. With this design and with those opportunities, there was a higher level of engagement. Students applied reading and listening skills on a daily basis and also provided effective writing skills that were purposeful for the unit's tasks as well. Students were to learn the basis of our government, what worked, what didn't work, what continues to work or not work, and then they would use those skills learned in a PBL to then design a government for the first colony on Mars. It was a PBL final product, and students were able to work interdependently within their groups to achieve the common goal of designing a government that would work on Mars. It could be something that aligns with what we have now, or if they felt that what we have now doesn't work well, then they could totally revamp and apply that towards the government on Mars. Students were kind of given free rein as to what they thought would work or not work, and then they also were able to have choice on what their end product would be when creating the Mars colony government as well. The students were graded with a PBL rubric. Many different categories were covered, but in doing this unit, they were able to interact a lot more with each other than they ever have, whether they are in the same group or not. They did this using Flipgrid or a Google Classroom discussion board, and they took those feedback opportunities to further their unit goal. And then here's an example of an end product. So they chose Google Slides presentation on what the government would look like. But students were able to deepen their understanding on this topic and then apply it in a real-world, authentic scenario. And I think the unit overall was a great success.